explain to you the concept of grouped frequency distribution. The example in the previous lesson is on groups. On groups, data is data that you represent as individual data points. So just like you have it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are individual data points. But grouped frequency table, in a group frequency table, data are always organized in intervals. In what? In intervals. They're usually called class intervals. So an example will throw more light into what I'm saying. So let's look at this example. The set of values below represents scores of students in a mathematics test. In a mathematics test of 20 marks. So the total marks in the maths test is 20 marks. Prepare a frequency distribution table for the scores. Use groups of 0 to 3, 4 to 7, etc. Now, so what we are trying to see here is that now these are all the scores that we are getting from the scores from the maths test attempted by the students. So our goal is to confirm the number of students who scored between 0 to 3 marks, number of students who scored between 4 to 7. So ETC here means that we should follow the pattern in which these groups are written, and we should form our own groups based on the groups given to us. So the groups given to us are 0 to 3 and 4 to 7. So between 0 and 3 there are 4 digits between 0 and 3. 0 and 3 inclusive. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Between 4 and 7 there are 4 digits inclusive of 4 and 7. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So after that, the next group will be between 8 and 11. So between 8 and 11 there are 4 digits: 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's what you are going to do also if you are not giving all the groups. Most times you'll be giving some of the groups, like you have it here, 0 to 3 and 4 to 7. It's now left to you to study the ones you are given and write out the other groups or the other class intervals based on your observation of the other groups given. So the next group of our class interval will start from 12 and it will end at 15. So if you count 12, 13, 14, 15, it comprises 4 digits. Next will be between 16 and 19. So let's count 16, 17, 18, 19. So this group also comprises 4 digits. The next group is between 20 and 23. So let's count to be sure that there are 4 digits in this group: 20, 21, 22, 23. So there are 4 digits in this group. But I won't use this one. I'll stop at 16 to 19 because in the group of data I'm giving, the highest value there is 18. The highest value there is 18. So I don't need, so there are no scores between 20 and 23. Based on what we are giving here, there are no scores. The highest score is 18, and 18 falls between 16 and 19. So what I'm going to do now is to draw a frequency distribution table. I need a table of 3 columns and about 7 rows. So let's draw that now. Okay, so the first column will be for the scores of the students. The scores of the students are also the class intervals. So don't forget that the scores are segmented into various groups called class intervals. The next will be for tally, the tally marks. The next column will be for the frequencies. Okay, so I'm going to write out the various class intervals here from 0 to 3, 4 to 7, 8 to 11, 12 to 15, 16 to 19. So the next thing is to write out the frequencies, the number of times, the number of times the values between these class intervals appear. So I'll be using the tally marks for that. So let's look at the first one, 9. Okay, so 9 here will be represented by a tally mark, and 9 can be found between 9 can be found between 8 and 11, so that will be a tally mark here. Next is 16. 16 will be represented by a tally mark against 16 and 19, because 16 can be found here in this group of numbers. Next is 13. 13 can be found between 12 and 13, so I will draw out a stroke against it. So I'll take the numbers in threes to make me faster. 7, 8, 4, 7, 8, 4, 7, a stroke for 7 here, 8 here, and 4 here. 8, 18, 10, 17. So 18 should come here, 18, 10, 17 here. Next one is 18, 9, 12. 18, 9, 12. 18 can be found between 16 and 19, so 18, 9, and 12. Next one is 5, 9, 9. So 5, 9, 9. 5 can be found here. So 5, 9, 9. 9, 9 can be found between 8 and 11. So that's 9, 9. Now, because I have 4 strokes already, I'm going to draw out another stroke to cross it out. That will make it 5. So that represents 1, 9. This 9. So the second 9 here will be represented by another stroke. 16, 1, 8. 16 here, 1 here, and 8 here. Next one, 17. Let me represent 17, only 17 first. 17 will be represented here because 17 can be found between 16 and 19. So the next is 1, 10, 5. 1, 10, 5. 1 can be found at between 0 and 3 here. So 1 for 10 would find 10 here between 8 and 11. 10 and 5 here. So when you are solving this kind of question, you need to be very focused. You need to avoid distractions. You need to pay attention to what you are doing. If not, it's very easy to fall into mistakes, to make mistakes a lot. So that's why it's good to mark out the figures you have already represented as tally marks. So I know I stopped here. So because I know I stopped here because I've been marking out the ones I've represented as tally marks. So I know I'm starting from 9 here. So 9, 11, 15. So 9 can be found between 8 and 11 here. So 9, 11, 11 also can be found here. Now I'm going to cross it out because it's I have 4 strokes already, so one more stroke will be to cross it out to make it 5. So that's 11. Then 15. 15 will come here. 15 will come here. Next is 6, 14, 9. So 6 can be found between 4 and 7 here. So cross it out to make it 5. 6, 14, 9. 14 can be found here. 14 and there 9. 9 will be found here between 8 and 11. Next is 1, 12, 5. 1 will be found between 0 and 3. So 1, 12. For 12, I'll write the mark for 12 against this one. So 12 like this is up to 4. So I need to cross it out to make it 5. 12 and 5. Next one is 5. So 5 can be found here. Next is 16, 4, 12. 16, 4, 12. 16, 4, 12. So 16 here, 4 here, and 16 can be found also here between 16 and 19. Next is 8, 15, 14. So 8, 15, 14. 8 will be found here. 15 is between 12 and 15 here, and 14 is also between 12 and 15. Now the last one, 17, can be found between 16 and 19 here. So now let's write out our frequencies. For scores between 0 and 3, there are 3 strokes, so that will be 3. Between 4 and 7, I have 7 strokes. 5 and 2, that makes 7. Between scores 8 and 11, I have 5, 5, 2. 5 plus 5, 10, plus 2, 12. Between 12 and 15, I have 7. 5 plus 2 is 7. Between 16 and 19, I have 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. So now I've been able to discover the number of students who score marks in various ranges or in various intervals. So students that score between 0 and 3 are 3 in number. Students that score between 4 and 7 marks are 7 in number. Students that score between 8 and 11 marks are 12 in number. Students that score between 12 and 15 marks are 7 in number. Students that scored between 16 and 19 marks are 9 in number. So you can also add up the frequencies to be sure that you are correct. So let's add up. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 12 is 22. 22 plus 7 is 29. 29 plus 9 will give us 38. 38. So you can count the number of figures you have there. You have in this set of values to be sure that they are 38 in number. So let's count and see. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. So this means we are correct. So if perchance there is a mistake, the total you have gotten here is not the same as the number of values in the group of data given to you. You need to try and redo it to get the correct answer. So what you are going to do is to represent the set of values below. This set of values, represent them on a group frequency distribution table with tally marks. Use class intervals 1 to 3, 4 to 6, and so on. So study these class intervals and use these two class intervals given to you to get the other class intervals you are supposed to use. So between 1 and 3, how many digits are there? We have 1, 2, 3. There are 3 digits between 1 and 3, inclusive of 1 and 3. So inclusive of 4 and 6, there are also 3 digits, 4, 5, 6. So your job is to draw up a frequency distribution table, just like I've done in this example.